Hi, everyone. Blair Fambro. I am a manager, talent acquisition professional at the Hershey Company. I focus on inclusion and also building pipeline strategy. I've been in the industry for about 15 years now, so I have a breadth of knowledge and look forward to sharing it with you all.
Awesome. First question. Do you screen for culture fit or culture risk?
Culture fit. That's my number one priority.
Okay.
Being able to find a candidate that seems like cultural fit, understanding their goals, understanding how they can fit with the organization. That's been my priority.
What would you say is a green flag that signals culture fit?
A green flag that signals culture fit, for me, when I'm speaking with someone, I like to know their passion. When I hear about their passion, when I hear about what they want to do and where they want to excel, that understands where I think and how they can fit with the organization.
And then what would you say is a red flag that signals culture risk?
A red flag is someone who seems uncertain. You can have a conversation with someone and see if they're looking for this sort of position as a pass through, or for someone that feels that, hey, I'm just like looking for something that's out there. Even though the job market is tight, if you don't feel that you have a passion in what you do, and you just seem that you're just applying to apply, that's a red flag for me. That's just my perspective.
Are you familiar with behavioral intelligence? And if so, how do you assess behavioral intelligence in the hiring process?
I'm not a fan of behavioral intelligence because I think, for me, when I think about behavioral intelligence, I think about those assessments and things that you have to do to get an assessment. Those doesn't always tell the person. There's a lot of people, even myself, I'm not good at those. But you get me in the position, I can excel and show you how good I am as a professional, and not just clicking on a button saying if my thoughts or my psychology is what's aligned with the organization, which doesn't always make the best case for a person.
Okay, so this might be a great question for you. Do you have an example of when behavioral intelligence made a significant difference in a hiring decision?
From a positive aspect or a negative
Either
aspect?
way, since you're not a fan.
Okay. There's a person I interviewed years ago, and this person was more of an introvert, and the role was looking for someone who was very engaged in communication, but also a strong programmer. This person, when I interviewed them, I didn't get that sense from them, and I thought at first that was a red flag. But when they got into the position, they were so great at programming. I think their confidence shot through the roof. And when their passion showed and displayed, they started to open up more, and they became a team lead. So that made me open my eyes to some of those assessments. Say, hey, some of these can be biased. Some of these can be someone who's just not as comfortable when they interview someone. So everyone has their niche in regards to what helps them open up within the workforce, and that's what made me change my mind about those assessments as well.
All right, that's awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to share your thoughts. I hope you're enjoying TA week, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thanks for having me.